Hi and welcome to another Watch Geek video. Today we're taking a closer look at a debut model from a new microbrand called Santura. The brand comes from Indonesia, while the watches are assembled in China with Santura overseeing the final quality control. I instantly liked the transparency on their webpage where they clearly state where the watches are made, unlike some other brands that try to give an illusion of being somewhere exotic while at the same time being assembled in China. And if you follow my channel, you will know that made in China, when it comes to watches at least, is nothing to be ashamed of, as their quality has grown exponentially over the last few years. That shows on this piece as well, as everything is incredibly well finished, from the case all the way to the dial and hands, with a minimum amount of foreign materials or imperfections, which for the price is pretty impressive. The watch itself is an original design, again something I always have respect for, as it is a harder path to creating a watch business. It's much easier to take off-the-shelf parts and assemble an homage of a popular watch than make something unique and bespoke, which this is. At 38mm in diameter and just 44.2 lug to lug, this wears great even on a small wrist like mine, while not looking chunky thanks to just 10.1mm of thickness. Even the finish is right down my alley, with top and side surfaces being brushed and only the bevel separating the two is polished. If I were in charge of the design, I would maybe just change the bezel from a polished one to a radially brushed one to match the sunburst dial. The dial is spectacular. Silver with sunburst effect, it is rarely found today in watches, but the way it plays with the light and changes color from almost white to dark gray really makes it dynamic. The markers are classical at first glance, but playful when you take a second look, as the ones between 12, 3, 6, and 9 are a combination of applied and printed markers, while the main ones are done in the spirit of a Rolex Oyster Perpetual, with the 12 marker having 3 sticks, something I don't remember seeing anywhere. It helps it stand out compared to the other ones, which is helpful especially in the dark. The lume is very good, especially considering the amount it has, and the hands reach their designated markers, which is always a plus in my book. The chapter ring with an additional set of markers is something I sometimes find interesting and sometimes I feel it is unnecessary, and I try to imagine how it would look if it had just a plain brushed ring instead. But those are my personal preferences and ideas, and I'm not saying it would look better. The watch is powered by Miyota 9039, which is a more premium movement compared to a more common Seiko NH series, and is one of the reasons this thing is so thin. With 100 meters of water resistance, screw-in crown, and sapphire crystal with inner AR only, this can handle pretty much any activity you throw at it. For a first-time effort, and one that is completely original, Santura really did a good job. And while the other colors are more traditional and more common, I would personally go for the silver, as it really stands out and is a rare sight in the microbrand universe. I wish them success and can't wait to see what they come up with next. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed and found it useful. If you did, please like and subscribe, and until the next video, bye.